Nikon.
Yeah.
And I got really mad at them. So I was I was a member of their Nikon Professional Services.
Okay.
And the service used to be really good.
Yeah. Right.
And then it wasn't.
Yeah. And so you went for the service.
When I drowned my last Nikon, I took it on holidays, and I had been using a battery pack, so it's like a piece that goes on the bottom, but I hadn't put the cover back on, so there was a little bit of open electrical there, and it got a little splash, and it shut off. And it shut down and it stopped working. So I sent it to Nikon, and they charged me full price for a brand new one, even though I could buy that on sale for $600 off at any store. So I made them refund me, and I told them I was really unimpressed with them. And instead of buying that, I bought a Sony to see, and
loved it.
It was a game changer. Like, the focus was so on, and I loved it. And the video for the Sony was so good compared to the Nikon that I had been using. The big DSLRs don't have good video on the Nikon. So it was a year I changed everything over. Okay. And so for me, that is a pretty big investment as well, because I don't shoot one camera, right? So I had sold a dozen lenses and several bodies and switched it all over to Sony. And
that's a huge investment.
It was a huge investment, but it was really worth it for me, especially when I'm doing jobs on site, or like at the airport. I worked with you at the airport on celebrating Flair Air's arrival, and doing jobs like that where you can look through your electronic viewfinder and see what your image looks like without having to worry about what your settings are at all, or even take a sample, is important in those moments where you have 6 seconds to get the shot. And you can't make noise or distract anybody. So that it's an extra bonus, that, and I've just had good luck with them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if there's any camera manufacturers watching the show, you can send her some free Sonys, and we're rocking all Nikon, so we don't mind extra gear. Just throwing it out there.
Or, if there's anybody who owns a camera store too, you don't need to own the company.
Oh, that's right, a camera store. Yeah, anybody who wants to give us camera gear, like the two of us, we'd love to have it. But yeah, Sony, that's the one thing about Sony, is like you got to go all in. Like, you got to switch. It's not compatible. It's like Sony, that's it.
Right, like you can get adapters, but anytime you have an adapter, it's going to slow down the performance a little bit. And so I invest in quality pro gear because I want the best possible. I never want to be held back from what I'm able to produce because I don't have the technology that I need. So I think that running a professional business, you need to have your professional equipment so that you can do the best for your clients. So
100%.
Yeah.
I'm so crooked now that this show's over. I need another one.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.